Hey folks, this is John Clayton with J&J RV. As you can see out along here, it's our front line on US 19 North in Hudson, Florida. Our address is 14802 US Highway 19 North, Hudson, Florida 34667. You can reach us at 727-233-2120. That's our little commercial. We just brought in a 2021 Palomino Puma 27 TSB. It's a toy hauler. It's got sleeping capacity of 6 to 8 people easily. This one weighs about 6,800 pounds dry, so a half-ton towable easily. It has a load capacity, net carrying capacity of 3,000 pounds for your toys, your ATVs, your bikes. Even a small golf cart can fit back here. As you can tell, it's a very tall ceiling. So on the interior height, in any toys you might have, there is a power bed. We'll see it on the inside, but there's a power bed inside that goes right to the ceiling, so you can have all your equipment in there without issue, without concern. If we walk around here,
the slant to that for the runoff is fantastic too.
Yeah, absolutely. You've got a full outside kitchen with a griddle, all of your griddleware, outside sink, nice little refrigerator for adult beverages, perhaps. If you take a look at this. I mean, you've got all of this space up underneath your travel trailer, up underneath here. Full LED at night, and we call it dark 30. It pops, so you got plenty of space up underneath. You see the two marine speakers. They're Bluetooth enabled, which means you can be 20-25 foot away from the coach, tap your phone and play some tunes. These solid steps are just that. They're solid. You can carry a bunch of gear up there and steady yourself. You walk around this way. Let's just do a brief walkabout. You've got a huge back door ramp that also has, we'll see it on the inside, a screen enclosure.
Not much room back here.
Yeah.
It's a big garage though.
But if you take a look down this entire side, there is ample storage on the front side. That's a very deep queen bed, walk around queen bed. In a small coach, to have the capacity to sleep up to 6 to 8 people is tremendous.
Isn't this also a 50 amp, John?
Yes, that's right. It's a 50 amp service. So you've got one AC on top. You're wired for second AC in the bedroom. So the AC that's on top is a 15,000 BTU. It's ducted roof AC, which simply means it's nice and cold, thermostatically controlled, and it's quiet. As you can see, this is actually your bedroom slide. Up underneath the bed, you've got quite a bit of storage, accessible from the inside as well as the outside. You also have underboard storage here, quite a bit of space. On board this, you have your 50 amp cord. It's a good 20-25 foot cord, potable water hose, sewer hose, and an adapter to take you from 50 amp to 30 amp in case you're in a campground that doesn't have 50 amp service.
Excellent.
So let's take a look on the inside.
These are the bigger propane tanks too, aren't they, John?
Yes, sir. They are 30 pounders.
Power tongue jack.
Power lighted tongue jack as well. And so as far as pulling this coach, he does have a weight distribution hitch that he'll consider selling with it. It's a heavy duty, so whatever you need to haul it behind, it hauls, and it tracks very nicely behind the coach. When you step on the inside, even though this doesn't have a slide out in the living space, it was very thoughtfully designed. You've got a power bed. I'll put this aside just for a second. Got a power bed, and like I said, will hug to the ceiling. So if you've got ATVs, if you've got a razor, or whatever you got that you want to get inside here, the height is what's going to do it for you. Also, for those of you that are claustrophobic normally, you don't have to worry about that because there's plenty of height, so you don't feel like you're cramped.
Feels like a fifth wheel.
Exactly. These also go up and out of the way. They've got little straps right here to help you keep everybody safe. These also, when they're down and fully extended out, make another large bed. So you essentially have two queen beds. You've got the queen bed that powers down, so right about here, as you saw when we walked in, another queen size bed, or two benches, or they can both be tucked away. And if you look back here, for those of you that have Harleys, where it's low slung on the bottom half, this pitched ramp helps you get up and into the coach without scuffing the bottom of the bike. Plus, when this is set up, this actually has a screen enclosure.
That's nice.
So you can have the best of both worlds. If you take a look at the kitchen, you've got a deep well sink, stainless steel sink, residential faucets, quite a bit of counter space for its size, 3-burner stove and oven, things that you're accustomed to in most coaches. But what's a real plus on this one is you've got a nearly 12 cubic foot refrigerator, so residential fridge. It runs off of 12 volt, which simply means it pulls very low amps, gets max cold in like an hour and 20 minutes. You can carry a lot of gear. As you can see, they're all set up. So if you're needing to set up for camp, if you're at the house plugged in, you can be plugged in to your 20 amp breaker, to 20 amp plug outside. Load up all your food and perishables. It'll get max cold in an hour and 20 minutes.
If I'm not mistaken, it's supposed to stay cold for like 24 hours too.
Yes, that's right. Even when it's not pulling any amperage. So quite a bit of living space. You can certainly take these chairs out. So you've got tie down space actually for 2 bikes. The folks that owned this previously, as you can see, they kind of like their bikes. Would be able to actually track. They had 3 bikes in total on one trip.
Yeah, said they carried 3 motorcycles in here at the same time.
Right.
Furniture absolutely looks brand new.
And the flooring, the same thing. They kept it in excellent condition.
I would say so.
Lots of counter space, quite a bit of storage. Again, everybody's looking for the pluses, right? You've got additional storage space here. Storage space, every nook and cranny. Everything that you need is on board. If we come back here, you can take a look. You've got
storage
a TV.
Up top as well.
Yes. You've got a radio. It's got great sound. TV here and TV in the bedroom. You step back here. We'll come to the bathroom in a second. This is, as a separate living space, you've got a full wall of closets.
This is impressive.
I mean, this is like, we call it fifth wheel storage.
Right? It is fifth wheel storage, absolutely.
It is. I mean, you've got the whole front wall. What's nice as well, in addition to that, is because of the slide out, you've got walk around space on either side. And it's not, you're not tight. And again, because of the height in the ceilings, it helps to give you that extra sense of, you don't feel like you're in a small space. This is actually wired for second AC. So your 50 amp coach, you have a 15,000 BTU. Most people will put a 13.5 in here, and you'll be able to hang meat. So folks, if you have
all of this counter space,
yeah, if you guys have any further questions about it, you'll see certainly a lot of the pictures that we have online. But we also, our whole thing, we want to make ourselves as accessible as possible. Please feel free to give us a call, 727-233-2120, 727-233-2120. I'm John Clayton, and the guy holding the camera is John Dillinger. Guys, thank you very much. Please give us a call if we can be of any help.
God bless you.